There are things about Apple that humanity still doesn't know, some of them I will reveal here in this video. Stay with me until the end. Did you know that Apple could buy Disney for cash? If you didn't know, leave your like here and subscribe to the channel. Steve Jobs has become a legend. He will likely go down in history as the genius who turned cutting-edge technology into user-friendly gadgets that anyone can use. However, this is not the only achievement of the founder of the most valuable brand in the world. 1. Apple is the world's largest IT company by revenue and total assets, and the world's third largest mobile phone manufacturer. 2. Apple has 123,000 employees around the world. The company is so large that it employs more than many cities in the United States. 3. Apple employees working at headquarters in Cupertino, California, USA, have an annual salary of $125,000. 4. 216.76 million iPhones were sold by Apple in 2017 worldwide, a record never seen before. 5. The iPad's Retina display is manufactured by Samsung. 6. Apple earned $91,990 per minute in 2017. Per-day profit was estimated at $132,465,600. 7. Ronald Wayne, one of the founders of Apple along with Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, sold his shares in the company for $800. Today Wayne's shares would be worth $35 billion. 8. Everything you say to Siri is sent to Apple, analyzed and stored. 9. Apple has more money than the U.S. Treasury. 10. The iPhone sells more than anything Microsoft has to offer. 11. Apple's brand is worth $3 trillion. 12. Apple maintains 504 stores in 24 countries. It's definitely a great way to invest money. 13. All iPhone ads show the time at 9:41 a.m., the time Steve Jobs revealed it in 2007. 14. Until 2017, Apple was the most valuable brand in the world. It was surpassed by Amazon, $150.8 billion, and is in second place. The third position in the ranking is from Google, $120.9 billion. 15. iPod creator Tony Fadell initially pitched the idea to Philips and Real Networks, but they failed to see its potential. 16. If you had bought an iPhone in 1991, piece by piece, it would have cost you about $3.56 million. You had your fortune in your hand and didn't know it. 17. If you use iTunes, you have already agreed not to use Apple products to create nuclear weapons. 18. In 2014, Samsung manufactured about 30% of the A8 chips sold in Apple's iPhones. 19. In the first quarter of 2014, Apple outsold Google, Facebook and Amazon combined. 20. In November 2014, Apple surpassed the value of the entire Russian stock market. 21. The iPhone consumes about 25 cents of electricity a year if fully charged once a day. The iPad consumes $1.25 of electricity a year. 22. It's harder to get a job at an Apple store than it is to get accepted to study at Harvard. I believe this is the dream of many people, to be able to work in an Apple store. 23. When the first iPod prototype was presented to Steve Jobs, he threw the device into an aquarium and used the air bubbles to prove that there was empty space. So the iPod could be smaller. It's bulletproof. So I can go out on the street with my MacBook and make it a bulletproof vest? 25. About 60% of apps on the App Store were never downloaded. There are still many apps to be discovered. 26. Siri was for Android and BlackBerry phones before the company Siri Incorporated was bought by Apple in April 2010. 27. When Steve Jobs accused Bill Gates of stealing from Apple, Gates responded, "I think it's more like we both have this rich neighbor named Xerox, and I break into his house to steal his TV and find out you already have him stolen." 28. When Apple started assigning the number of employees, Steve Jobs was offended that Wozniak was given the number 1 while he was given the number 2. He didn't believe anyone should stand in front of him, so he took the number 0. 29. A rare Apple I built in Steve Jobs' garage in the summer of 1976 sold at auction in 2014 for $905,000. 30. In 1986, Apple launched a clothing line. 31. If Apple didn't keep $181 billion abroad, it would owe the United States $59 billion in taxes. 32. Smoking near Apple computers will void the warranty. So be very careful when smoking. 33. The iPhone X costs twice as much in Brazil as in the United States. It actually costs a lot more than that. 34. A fan started a queue to buy the iPhone 6 7 months in advance. This happened at an Apple store in Japan. Sorry for my opinion, but this is unnecessary. 35. Rounded corners on rectangular electronic devices were patented in the United States by Apple. 36. In 2015, Apple recovered nearly 1,000 kilograms of gold from broken iPhones. This is worth about $40 million. 37. An iPhone contains about 0.03 grams of gold, 0.34 grams of silver, and 0.0003 grams of platinum. The amounts are $1.52, 24 cents and $0.017, respectively. 38. Apple could buy Disney or Coca-Cola and pay cash. 39. In 2015, Apple was worth more than Switzerland, Sweden or Nigeria. Have you ever stopped to think about it? 40. Steve Jobs used to earn just $1 in annual salary as Apple's CEO. 41. About 30 to 50 original Apple I computers still exist. 42. An iPhone has about 75 elements in its composition minus 67% of the periodic table. That's why the device is so valued. 43. The world's most expensive iPhone 5 was worth $15 million. It was made of 135 grams of 24-karat gold and the chassis was set with 600 white diamonds. 44. Jeff Goldblum was offered to voice Siri by Steve Jobs himself. 45. Apple's Siri flips you a coin if you can't make a decision. Thank you for staying here. Talking about Apple is very nice. See you later.